Do you like drinking milk? Did you know that milk comes from cows? Well, I have one fear. That milk is milk loss. Crap, where did my mind go? Okay, let's get this over with. Have you heard of Molly of Denali? It's a show on PBS Kids features a 10-year-old Alaskan girl who discovers that it's the state of Alaska. Well, I'll give you what I do know about the designers of the show. Anyways, my name is Jenny Foxworth. In fact, I was an intern at PBS working closely for Molly and Denali. I was worked for as a co-writer for making up ideas for shows for next episodes. It wasn't until I got fired for making a secret episode where Molly and her friends go skinny dipping because of nudity. So I was beginning to work at Taco Bell, which was at Fruitvale, Canada, and I was a person working on the counter, taking people's money and serving their food one by one. I moved to California because with Winston is my hard work, and my parents had been on the longest vacation ever been. One day I was gonna go to my new house and I rented myself. I did not have to pay bills because I was only 7. While walking, a person in a red shirt asked me if they would like to give a DVD free to me, and I said yes, simply declared okay. I ran down Goodwill and I bought a vintage DVD/VCR combo that costed $8. I went home and hooked it up to the TV that I bought a few days ago before I began the TV. Then I heard a knock on the door. When I opened it, there was some bizarre rebels from the country of Somalia claiming that they wouldn't want me to watch whatever was on the DVD. I decided to declare F it and then slammed the door on one of their rebels' feet, and I began watching the DVD, and that was on the episode of Molly is Denali. The intro seemed quite normal. The episode title was called The Lost Episode. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what's in this episode, I said to myself. The episode started off with Molly live streaming on her computer like she would usually do most of the time. However, she seemed very angry with her arms crossed for some reason. Molly sounded like Alex Jones. She said, "Everyone on YouTube claims that a 6-year-old has a tiny thing. What? That's not true. Why wouldn't even Molly say that on the show? This is probably why the FTC sued YouTube and Google. Go for it, or something like that." Molly then gave the middle finger and then claimed, "I'll have what my friends call me." Trini then saw a movie called When a Father was away on a business trip and claimed that one of the girls has a small wiener. Just listen. One of Molly's family members came in telling Molly to get over it. Then she punched her mother and then went outside, and of course her webcam was still on. And next it showed a scene of Tui and Molly playing basketball while having some sort of discussion. Then Molly's grandpa, who sounded like a country old man, said something that interested me. "Guess what, Molly? I just told the president to destroy that crap out of North about these 2 countries that we don't like, and we are going to have an anniversary of their deaths." Next, it showed some picture of a lizard person in president's suit. This provided a mystery. Lizard people are just photoshopped. It went back to the episode and showed the Denali trading post at night with a few lights on. It faded to show Molly staring at her window with the Terminator glasses. She was now in her normal voice and says, "Is this humor real?" I guess she never knew about what it was until now. I mean, the humor has been a real thing ever since. Molly decides to jump out of the window. I took the DVD as soon as I saw it. I could tell that bizarre rebels outside were telling them they were right about the DVD. I went to the PBS studios and told my boss, Superintendent Chalmers, about what I picked up, and he claimed that it was one of the scrapped episodes that were purposely made. He told everyone at the studio to never watch it because it was too crazy. The next day, I smashed the DVD requested by my boss, and it was never found again. And that, my little pretties, was Molly of Denali, the Lost Episode. Molly of Denali Lost Episode. I don't know if this is supposed to be a creepypasta or a funny pasta. I really don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna say before I begin about this, This story was written by this story was written by Ashley Armbruster. He wrote this story, so I want to thank you so much, Ashley Armbruster, for making this pasta. I really do appreciate. My final thoughts on the story? Well, I do have some good things to say about this, and I do have a couple of negatives that I do have to say about this story. Now, I am not going to rant. I am going to be explaining what was actually wrong with the story and what the author could have done to make it better. First of all, I would like to say that there's like cliches in this episode. And I understand, I don't know if this was supposed to be a troll pasta or funny pasta. I know troll pastas were not meant to take seriously, but I am going to be honest when I say this. The good positive I could say was the grammar was decent. Pretty good, but it was decent mainly. Mainly because there were a few punctuation errors, a few grammatical errors and stuff like that. So some of the parts of the story was a little difficult to read. And there were certain parts in the story that I could not mention. But if you guys want to, take a look at certain parts I did not say, the author who wrote this story could probably link you the story down below for those who want to check out the certain parts I did not specifically say. Well, maybe I might, but, it's hard to say. First of all, I'd like to say that the sentence structuring was decent. I can give it that. And the paragraph structuring was good. All that I can definitely say. The concept was somewhat interesting, but there were a few things that I do have to say. And now I'm going to get to them. First of all, I would like to say that, here's the thing that was really making me, confused. Of course, this is something I can definitely say. Now, one thing I could definitely say is that one day I was going to my new house that I rented myself. I did not have to pay bills since I was 7. Okay, first of all, there's a problem with that. How would a 7-year-old kid be able to pay bills or something like that, or get a job or something like that? How would a young kid be able to do that? I understand it's a troll pasta, but that's just literally my question, because, I don't understand how would that be a possible idea. I'm just trying to point it out. I'm not trying to sound rude, but I'm just pointing out, the problems with it. So that is one thing I could definitely say. Now, another thing too, and this is the kind of thing is that they were working as an intern at PBS Studios, and of course they got until the protagonist got fired for making a secret episode where Molly and her friends go skinny dipping because of nudity. Okay, I do understand, TV shows like that mostly don't show that. Like kid shows would never do that. But like maybe in a rated R movie, I could definitely somewhat say that it could be possible. But I understand it's a troll pasta, and I do understand it's a troll pasta, and it's not meant to take it seriously. Some of it was kind of humorous too, but I did contain, I was able to control my laughter. Okay. And here's another one that I can definitely say is that, how would a vintage DVD and VCR combo be cost $8? Well, I think it might be a reasonable price, or it could have been only $10 because, I'm going to be honest that, Goodwill sells, lots of cheap things for, cheaper prices and stuff like that. I found lots of stuff at thrift shops, and they are not as expensive as I expected it to be. But, okay. And there's another thing right here is that why, I'm going to be honest right now, and this is the kind of confusing thing that I do have to say, is that, okay, I'm trying to think, what was it? And here's one thing. Why would, rebels from a certain country, go to your house and, tell you not to, basically not to, rent it or something like that, that's kind of a hard question to say. Why would somebody go to your house and knows you have the DVD and say don't watch it? If it was someone that owned the DVD, that I can somewhat understand. But if you just sit there and do that, you probably would not understand, any more thing about that. Okay. And another issue that I do have to have with the story is that here's this. Okay. And I'm going to be honest right now is that why would you even mention the president trying to destroy two countries? Like, I did not say them, but you could probably understand, the two not great countries in the world. Mainly, I understand, the US doesn't like those countries. I understand that they're enemies and that, like, why would you even mention that, unless if that's what the creepypasta is based on. Like, if it was that I could pretty much understand. But, in my opinion, it's just, I don't know what to say. And, the person was an intern at PBS Studios. Okay. I'm going to be honest that I know that cliche has been used so many times. So I'm going to be honest that this cliche has been used. Another cliche that I can definitely say that has been used, so many times. And I'm going to be completely and utterly honest right here, right now. And I'm going to say this is the ending where it ends with the person smashing the DVD as requested and was never found again. Okay. That has been used a lot too. And I do understand this was probably meant to be a troll pasta. If it was meant to be a troll pasta, it's not meant to take it seriously. And I know it's a silly pasta article, but the story could have been, better. It could have been better in a sense. Like this story could have been, good. It is okay, but what could have been done is maybe if there was like a little backstory to it or something. Like at least something would, make it good. But unfortunately that's not the case with this pasta. I understand it's supposed to be a troll pasta, and I'd be fine with it if it was, if it was like kind of, something else. Like, I do understand, it's supposed to be a troll pasta and it's not meant to be taken seriously, but I could definitely say right now that this pasta could have been, I know understand it's a troll pasta, but there could have been a little bit more to the story. And I'm going to be completely honest. And this is just something I can really say right now. Now, of course. All right. I am going to be honest right now. Now, this story was okay. The grammar and everything like that was good. The story was okay. But what I could suggest to you, Armbruster, is the story could use a little more improvement. It could use a little bit more improvement, and that's a number one thing that I can definitely say, is that I understand you did a good job, and, there were parts of the story that I didn't really care for or didn't like. So what could have been done better is maybe if you fixed up the grammar just a little bit and the sentence structuring a little bit, and maybe, have a little backstory with everything, just to kind of, give you like an actual idea. Like, I'm trying to, help you, with that. So I could definitely, say that. And I understand that it's supposed to be a troll pasta and it's not meant to be taken seriously. So that's something I can definitely say. Now, I'm going to be honest that you did a pretty good job with this story, Funny Pasta. But what could have been done better is maybe have a little backstory with everything, just to help it. That way it would be, a little better. But, of course, that's just something I'm going to be completely honest on. But at least you did a pretty good job. However, that's just something I can definitely say. Now, like I'm going to say right now, this is simply my own personal opinion. And if you disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these creepypastas. And this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of this story would have to be I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 because this story was, I know it's a troll pasta, which is kind of cool. The grammar was good. The sentence structuring, the paragraph structuring, it was all decent. But what could have been done better is maybe the grammar and all that could be fixed up. Like, maybe it could be fixed up probably just a little bit. You know, maybe have a bit of a backstory and maybe kind of fix up, you know, the story kind of to make it, you know, a little better in this case. I'm not trying to sound rude, but I'm just kind of, you know, trying to give you like kind of an advice when it comes to making this. But other than that, it was just flat out right awesome. I could definitely say you did try to make it good, which is okay. Now, however, though, that's just my own opinion on this pasta. And you know, I really want to thank you for the story. I really do appreciate that you did better at it, which is good. And I could definitely say that you actually made a pretty good, decent title. And I could definitely say that you know, tried to come up with something new, which is good in that case. Now, that's just something, one of them I could definitely say. Now, I'm going to be honest. What did you all think about this creepypasta? Did you all enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what would you have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you're brand new here to this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so you guys will get, you know, a chance to, you know, take a look at it so you won't miss a video. And like always, please roll the outro because I'm out of here and I will be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out.